지난 월요일 새벽 문선명 통일교 총재가 향년 92세로 타계했습니다. 전 세계의 이목을 집중시킨 20세기 한국에서 시작한 신흥 종교 창시자의 타계. 뉴스매거진은 시카고의 통일교 교회를 찾아 문 총재 타계와 장례 절차, 교회 활동과 교리에 대한 이야기를 들어봤습니다. 시카고 통일교 관계자와의 인터뷰를 방송하기 전에 먼저 고 문선명 총재는 어떤 인물인지 그의 발자취를 정리해봤습니다. 문 총재는 1920년 평북 정주의 기독교 집안에서 태어났고 일본 와세다 대학 전기학과를 졸업하고 1954년 1월 통일교를 창시했습니다. 문 총재는 16살 때 부활절날 기도하던 중 예수님에게서 소명과 계시를 받았다고 합니다. 일본을 시작으로 해외 선교에 나선 통일교는 불과 50여 년 만에 전 세계 194개국 300여만 신도를 거느리고 있다고 말합니다. 하지만 문 총재 자신을 메시아로 보는 교리 때문에 늘 이단 시비에 휘말렸으며 이승만 정권 시절을 비롯해 모두 6차례나 수감 생활을 했습니다. 각종 논란에도 문 총재는 막강한 자금력을 바탕으로 전 세계에서 다양한 사업을 벌여왔습니다. 세계일보, 미국 워싱턴 타임스, UPI 통신, 리틀 엔젤스 예술단, 유니버설 발레단 등 언론 문화 예술 단체도 소유하고 있습니다. 그리고 선문대, 선화예술중고교, 미국 브리지포트대 등 교육기관도 운영하고 있습니다. 1990년대 초반 북한의 김정일 주석과 만나 남북관계 개선에 합의하는 정치력을 과시하기도 했습니다. 문 총재는 지난 2010년 영상유서를 통해 자신의 종교적 후계자로 신라민 문영진 통일교 세계회장을 지명해 놓은 상태입니다. 지난 3일 타계한 문 총재의 시신은 경기도 가평 천정궁에 있으며 장례식은 13일장으로 오는 15일 청심평화월드센터에서 진행됩니다. 네, 뉴스매거진은 어렵게 통일교 시카고 교구 담당 목사와 인터뷰를 하게 됐습니다. 문 총재 타계에 대한 심정과 향후 절차, 그리고 시카고 지역에서 통일교는 어떻게 종교 활동을 하고 있는지 먼저 들어봤습니다.
Reverend, first my condolences to you and to your church. How do you feel about Reverend Mun Sun-myung's passing?
Yes, it was actually he was 93 years old in Korean counting, so actually expected. However, I didn't really think his passing is happened so soon, so I'm so surprised by that. But also I miss him. But in our church belief, death is not the end. Actually, the beginning of the new life in the spirit world, which is eternal world. So therefore, in a sense, it's a new start for all of us, including myself.
In Korea, I heard that there's 13 days a funeral process, and tell us about what will be the funeral procedure in Chicago.
In Chicago, the first 3 days is a personal time. We are dedicated, personally praying. At the same time, also church has organized some prayer meeting. So every day, people come and pray. And actually in America, 24-hour, we have a 12 district, and each district praying certain time, and the 24 hours we are praying for him.
I see. Would there be any change in church system after Reverend Moon's passing?
Actually, I don't believe so. He already set up before his going. After his passing, Mrs. Moon, Mother Moon is going to be a center. And also his son, Reverend Hyun Jin-moon, international president, is the president. So he said already. So I don't think any change going to happen.
And tell us about your Unification Church ministry in Chicago.
In Chicago, yes. We just actually very excited because last month we just started a new ministry. Actually, ministry itself we called in America Loving Life Ministries. And then we started theater service in the theater on Sundays. So actually in Chicago, we have many youngsters and many young people volunteering, and our church culture is also changing. So we have many kinds of ministries Loving Life Ministry is a center the core ministry. But also we have an inter-religious movement and also women's movement and also other kinds of social action activities is going on. So we are a church, but a very diverse activity we have.
And in Chicago area, tell us about the believers, the followers of Unification Church. I heard that it's very diverse.
Yes. So like, in our Chicago, maybe 30% is American Western, and 30% is Asian, like Japanese, Koreans, and also other Hispanic, also many people there. So we are kind of very unique church. So everybody is kind of included.
I see. And approximately how many people attend your church?
250 to 300 people. That's the average.
I see. And how do you estimate entire United States? How many followers?
Oh, how many followers? Oh, that's a tough question. So I guess 10,000, 20,000 or something like that.
뉴스매거진은 문총재가 창설한 통일교의 중심 교리에 대한 질문도 했습니다. 문선명 총재가 이른바 구원을 줄 수 있는 메시아인가? 타카미 목사는 문총재가 메시아라고 말합니다. 통일교에서 말하는 참부모인 문총재 내외가 집례하는 대규모 합동 결혼식을 통해 성화되고 구원을 얻게 된다고 이야기합니다.
I'm not very knowledgeable about the theology of Unification Church, and I would like to ask this question.
Yeah.
Is Reverend Moon Messiah?
So personally, I believe so. Yeah, he is the Messiah. But you know, the Messiah is the word anointed one. If you know the Greek word, anointed one can be many kind of people actually. So I believe the Messiah, but some people believe him a Messiah. So to me, yes, I believe he is a Messiah.
So as a Messiah, does Reverend Moon give salvation?
So we believe how to reach salvation is the family, because it's our faith tradition, but we believe Adam and Eve fell in the Garden of Eden. So they fell as a couple. So therefore, people need to be restored the situation through the couple. Therefore, we believe marriage is most sacred and important. So you may heard about mass wedding.
Right.
Yes. So that's the time that good Adam and a good Eve, in other words, man and a woman, good man and a good woman, committed, centering on God, and then receive the blessing. We call blessing, marriage blessing. At that time, your lineage going to be transformed from evil one to the God's one. So that's our belief.
So Reverend Moon governs then wedding to sanctify those two people.
Yes.
So that's a theology you have. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
What would happen after his death?
I think he's going to continue his work in the spirit world. Actually, 36 years ago, he spoke about that already. So we believe spirit world. After we finish the life on earth, people go to the spirit world and from there work. So I believe he's working over there.
So are you saying that after his death, he's going to be around you as a spirit to continue working with the church?
Yes, that's I really believe.
So his presence will be in the service that you have.
Yes.
통일교의 이름이 말해주듯 통일이라는 단어는 이 종교의 핵심이라고 볼 수 있습니다. 그래서 통일의 의미를 물었으며 일본에서 공대생이었던 타카미 카조오 목사가 어떻게 통일교 성직자의 길을 걷기 시작했는지 들어봤습니다.
Apparently there is a much emphasis on word unification, and I believe it means a lot of things to you. And tell us what it means to your church and to you.
Yes. So unification, of course, we are Unification Church, so that's very special name. So it's actually core of our belief. Like we believe God gave human beings 3 great blessings. If you look at the Genesis 1:28, God gave 3 blessings. So we interpret that is the unification of mind and the body, and the unification of husband and a wife, and the unification, I mean human beings dominate, have a dominion over the creation. So that's the unification of human beings and the created beings. So that's why our belief, unification is the most kind of important word for us. Yeah.
And Reverend Moon was very concerned about unification between South and
Yes.
North Korea, as well as unification between many different religions.
Yes.
And can you expand on that?
Yes. So first of all, Korea is a special country for unification phase. We believe Korea is the fatherland. Therefore, North and South right now are divided. It's not the ideal situation. Therefore, as you may know, Father Moon invested a lot to help the unification. And also unification of religion. We believe that everybody is from God. We believe all human beings from God. Therefore, we are brothers and sisters in God. So there's no reason to fight each other. So we should come together. And the religion is the it's an institution that God created to guide certain people. So therefore, every religion has certain purpose from God. However, it's coming to the one from the God. Therefore, we try to unify, try to cooperate. We try to understand other religions as well.
So you believe that those religions come together to your God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, the church is very diverse in ethnic background, and you are a Japanese American. And tell us, how did you become pastor, and what was your calling?
Oh, how become my pastor? Yeah, actually, I joined the church when I was a university student. It was first year. And my major was mechanical engineering.
Here in the States?
No, in Japan. Yeah, I graduated from there. But yeah, I thought my calling was mechanical engineering. However, after I met Unification Church and learned about the Father Moon's teaching, I changed my mind because I was looking for how I can contribute for the sake of humanity. Then I thought mechanical engineering is the one of the way. Because you're going to face a lot of problems, but if engineering advanced, you may solve. But after I learned, so I realized that the problem is not external. Problem is more internal, especially human nature. Human nature has a lot of fallen nature, we call. But a lot of ungodly nature, always fight or always conflict. So religion is the one to change human beings. So therefore, my interest is shift to the religious path. And after graduation, I was luckily I can enter to the Unification Theological Seminary, and I studied there. After that, I came to Chicago to be one of the minister. Yeah.
Reverend Takami, thank you for spending time with News Magazine, and once again, my condolences to you and to your church.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
이틀에 걸친 취재를 통해 뉴스 매거진이 알게 된 것은 문 총재의 타계에 통일교 신도들은 새로운 시작이라고 믿고 동요되지 않는 분위기였으며 통일교 시카고 교구의 교세가 크지는 않지만 현대적 감각에 발맞춰 변화하고 있다는 사실. 그리고 통일교는 문 총재가 메시아라고 믿으며 합동 결혼식을 통해 이른바 거룩해지고 구원을 얻는다는 교리가 있다는 것입니다. 창시자인 총재의 타계와 함께 앞으로 통일교는 어떤 발걸음을 이어갈 것인지 세계의 이목이 집중되고 있습니다. 뉴스 매거진 잠시 전하는 말씀 후에 돌아오겠습니다.